Hi, my name is Deb, and I'm part of the Patron Services team for the Grandview Heights Public Library. And every first and third Friday of each month, we love to bring to you our adult book talk series. And these are usually told in video segments lasting 5 to 10 minutes long. And we hope you enjoy them because we really love sharing books that we've read with you. So for my book talk, I have chosen 3 titles, and they all have the theme of wolves. So you will hear the word wolf somewhere in the title or as part of the storyline. So first up, we have a piece of historical fiction called Wolf Hall by Hilary Mantel. Now, Wolf Hall is this juicy romp through 1520s England, and it's set during the reign of King Henry VIII. Now, Henry is currently married to the beautiful Catherine, who came all the way from Spain just to be his queen. Sadly for Catherine, he has grown tired of her. In fact, he has eyes for someone else. His latest thrill is Anne Boleyn, and he means to marry her. Only problem is the church and most of England are totally against a divorce. But Henry has a way to get what he wants. He's going to use his most loyal servant to do his dirty work. And that means taking power from the church and putting it in Henry's pocket. And that servant is none other than Thomas Cromwell. Now, Thomas was a person not born of royal lineage. No, Thomas was born to an alcoholic father who severely beat him. And at a very young age, Thomas ran away just in order to save himself. So he finds himself on the streets at this young age where he has to learn a number of tools in order to survive. He learns your typical street smarts, but he also learns the law, which comes in handy because he became a great lawyer later on in life. And the most important tool he learned was loyalty. And it's loyalty that helps him climb up that ladder in society. So he finds himself from being on the streets and nobody to King Henry's court. And we won't give away a huge plot twist as to how that happens. That's a very important plot twist that will come in handy later for all the readers. But just know that this journey for Thomas is pretty violent. So he has to do this power grab from the church. So he starts spying, which leads to some backstabbing, which leads to more power grabbing, which leads to a ton of violence. And it's not unlike Game of Thrones in that sense. It's just striking in its violence. But in addition to that part of the book, this book is exquisitely written. It has these beautiful images and passages in it. I just plucked 2 sentences from the book just to give you a sample of this writer's craftsmanship. She really knows how to craft a sentence. Take a look. A wash of sunlight lies over the river, pale as the flesh of a lemon. She smells of green leaves and lavender. In the dusk, her diamonds are as cool as raindrops. So if you like a book that's well written, and if you like a book that has characters who are very messy and very human and deeply flawed, and also a world that has these beautiful textures in it, you will really enjoy Wolf Hall. Now, I will say there's one challenge to let you know about, at least for me. There are multiple characters that share the same name. So you will encounter multiple Thomases. In fact, there are several Thomases. You will encounter a number of Annes and so on. So in order to keep all of these names straight, I had to refer to the beginning of the book where they have this lovely little cheat sheet. So just flip to that beginning of the book, take a look at the cast of characters, get yourself straight, and then get right back into the reading because it's just such a juicy, riveting, and fascinating piece of writing. There's a reason why it won the Man Booker Prize, among other literary awards, and it was hard to put down. So that is Wolf Hall by Hilary Mantel. And in keeping with that wolf theme, I would love to share with you now a book that became one of my top 5 favorite nonfiction books of all time in its genre. And this is the true story of a mother who would do whatever it takes to save herself and her family. And she had a killer after her. She had a mob after her. She also had to endure a very brutal wilderness. So she had to keep from freezing to death and from starving to death for her and her entire family. And everything just gets stacked up against this poor mother. And I am talking about the very courageous mother in a book called American Wolf by Nate Blakeslee. Now, American Wolf is just the chronicle of this particular wolf's journey, and the author does such a beautiful job of doing that. He's a wonderful storyteller. To tell you any nuggets would give you huge spoilers, because the book has spoilers almost on every page, it seems. It's riveting and it's thrilling. And I will just say this, if you like a cracking good thriller like I do, this reads like a top 10 thriller. It drops the ball on page 1 and it just keeps rolling that ball all the way to the end. So it just is a page turner, or at least for me it was. So do give this piece of nature writing a chance, and that is American Wolf. I hope you pick up a copy. So in keeping with that wolf theme, but moving on to something a little bit lighter, I want to share with you my last book, and that is a children's picture book called Wolf in the Snow by Matthew Cordell. And this won the Caldecott Medal in 2018. And this is just a simple tale of a little girl who gets lost in a blizzard. At the same time, a wolf cub gets lost in the same blizzard. And the two encounter each other, and they have to figure out how to get their way back to safety. And that is at the core of this book. It's just about a species helping another species. Again, no plot points to give away here, no spoilers, but I will tell you that this ride is just as thrilling as any other of the books that we've talked about in this book talk. It's just a wonderful little tale. But on top of that, when you're holding a children's picture book in your hands, you are holding little pieces of art. Take a look here at what we have, these beautiful images. These are striking pen and ink drawings set against beautiful watercolor backdrops. And again, you can be 9 or 90 in order to enjoy a children's picture book. So there you have it. There is A Wolf in the Snow by Matthew Cordell, American Wolf by Nate Blakeslee, and Wolf Hall by Hilary Mantel. If any of these titles sound great to you and you'd like to check them out, we have them available. Just go to our catalog. You'll see it here on our screen. Here's our website. Type in the title that you like, and from there, choose the format that you like. So there you have it. That's the end of this particular book talk. And I hope you'll join my colleagues and myself for more book talks. Again, they're every first and third Friday of each month. And this is Deb saying goodbye, and we will see you next time around. Bye-bye.